everybody, welcome back to Shots Life. This week we're back on the $10 boat-ish. We want to put get the gas tank in there, which is right there. But in order for me to put this big, huge bad boy in there, I need to get my excavator in here so I can lift it up and put it in there. But all this stuff's in the way. So in order to do that, I got to get the excavator back here. I need to, build these shelves that I bought, get all those Corvette parts off the trailer and Mustang, put them on the shelf, take the trailer out here, push the Mustang over, pull the boat out, and then I think I can get the excavator over there to lift the tank. So, let me get busy, and then we'll put a tank in the boat. All right. All right, so that worked out pretty good. It wasn't terrible to build. There's a couple parts. I mean, the metal bends or whatever, these tabs are definitely shallow, so they're a pain to get in there. It was definitely a help. The two that my wife did with me seemed to pop right in there. I think it's because you're holding this evenly and straight and all that stuff when you're putting it on. So definitely two people would help, but I don't have two people, so. But yeah, they're pretty sturdy things. They'll be fine. They're not really good for like chemicals and stuff like that. I guess you can cut in a piece of wood. It has the track. Take these things out and you can put a piece of wood down there flat. And I may go to that at some point, but because I want all the shelves matching. I'm really going to do a lot of cabinets more than shelves because I like things to be hidden and put away. But for now, get these Corvette parts put up on here. Eventually, though, I'll put a mezzanine up in this corner. And it'll all be storage above that. So all the storage will be up, long-term stuff, parts, whatever that I'm not going to be using. So that'll go up there. Anyway, in the meantime, let's get all the Corvette parts off all that stuff over there so we can get to this gas tank. All right, so we got this shelf put up in here. We got most of the parts and other junk around the garage stuffed on it. So then I've just been cleaning up quite a bit, trying to get stuff put away, get all the stuff off the trailer, yada, yada, yada. So I need to get this out of here, the Yamaha, and then I'll need to get the old truck, hook it to this, pull this trailer and that truck out here. That'll give me a lot of room. Jack this Mustang up and we'll just push it over to the side. I need to get the boards out from underneath the boat and then we'll pull the boat forward and that'll allow me to get the excavator over to the gas tank. So I'm already worn out, but I needed to do this. I really need to clean, honestly. Stuff just gets junked up. I get busy and I don't clean up like I should. So it's good to get that all shelved up. I've been meaning to get shelves. I want to do more cabinets and shelves, but anyway, I need to get shelves. So that's good. And that gets all that off the ground. So let me get this stuff out of here and start moving stuff around. I don't know how long this is going to take me, but it's taking me a lot longer than I thought it would already. But I think this is my only warm day, so if I can get everything rearranged and around and get the tank in there, I'll be happy. so we're making pretty good headway, and of course, my niece called. She's got a flat tire. She broke it down on the side of the road, so we're gonna head down there and change the tire. It's you know, whatever. She's young and has a young kid with her. So we'll get to this when we get back, and we'll see how far we get. All right, let's get down there. All right, we got almost there, and somebody had stopped and helped her out. So she got her tire changed. I met her at the gas station and filled the spare up with air. It was a little low, and then sent her on her way. So we're heading back to the house to get back to this tank. All right, see you in a second. Maybe that boat was a pain in the butt. Thank goodness it's done. I hadn't moved in a while. But yeah, so we're in a pretty good place. I've got everything moved out of the way. I've got the tank down where the way it's got to go. I've got it spun around so that the inlet's on this end and the fuel's on that end. Yeah, so now I'm just going to straighten up in here, get this stuff out of the way, and then I'm going to put the butyl strips down, or whatever they are, rubber butyl, whatever it is. Whatever it is. I know that Paul gave me the right stuff. So we'll get that stuff down and cut, and then we'll hopefully get my wife that way I can keep the tank straight as I push it in, and we'll put the tank in. What do you say? All right, let me get this stuff cleaned up. So I got the excavator in here. I'm getting ready to do the tie downs on it. My thought process is tie it down to this, take it in, go sideways across this, and just set it down on those boards. And then bring the excavator in here, where I can lead reach the arm in long ways, and then pick it up, take the boards out, and then set it down in there. So that's kind of what I'm going for. I could try to jockey it all around with the tank on there, but I'll be bouncing around as I try to turn. So it's best just to lift it up, keep the track straight, go that way, lift it over this and set it down, and then swing back around here. I can just drive in here and just swing the boom, pick it up, and then set her down in there. Sounds good in plan. We'll see how or in theory, we'll see how it works out. All right, so let me get these tie down straps strapped around this, and we'll go from there. Here we go. This should be fine. It's just always scary when it's like that. Anything can happen, right? So we'll just take our time and it'll be good. right, you gotta admit, that's pretty exciting. We got the tank setting in there, so all I gotta do now is unstrap it, come around this side, lift it up, and then I can let it down because the back's not as high. So yeah, that back piece wasn't even doing anything. But wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are cruising right along. It took me half the day just to move stuff around, but hey, we got it. And that's what matters in the end. Woo! I mean, look at that puppy. That's awesome. It's the last time you'll see the bottom of it though. So don't forget to go to patriotmarinefab.net and check out Patriot Marine Fabricating. Those guys are awesome. They built this tank. And at Patriot Marine Fabricating, they don't do stickers, they do metal tags. He has them all inscribed. That's cool. All right. Well, let me get this excavator moved around and out of here, and then we'll come around the backside and then we'll set her down in the hole. It's getting exciting. Woo, don't fall. Ah. Hoping with that thing. What's Mama doing? What do you think, Chippers? What do you think, Chippers? Oh. 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 Woo! What do you think?
He's in there. It's a lot of progress.
It is a lot of progress. Oh yeah, we didn't get the tie-down straps out, buddy.
Well, I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get them out too.
I was wondering why you were going to do that.
Yep, it's gonna be a pain. You ready? I'll need help. I'll have to lift the one side of the tank up, you'll have to pull them out, and I'll lift the other side of the tank up and you'll pull them out. All right, so that's pretty good. It went in there. I'll have to jerk it around and get it all straightened up in there, lined up, and then braced in. But we got it in the hole. That's the biggest thing. It is finally sitting in there. Man, that's a thrilling feeling, let me tell you. So the next thing will be route the hoses, get them all hooked up, route those hoses, brace this sucker down, and then we'll be in really good shape at that point, I think. So yeah, but that's going to be it for me as far as the tank goes today, because I need to get all of this stuff. Well, I got to get everything swept out from the excavator, throwing junk everywhere. And then I got to go figure out everything back in here. I really want to turn this boat sideways, kind of like where the dump truck is. We were just discussing that. If I put it there, I'm not sure exactly how everything would fit, because I'd still have to get that dump truck in there around it somehow, because I want to keep it inside. So I don't know. But in the meantime, I need to get everything in before it starts raining. It's supposed to get really rainy and cold. So yeah, let me get on this. right, so I finally got everything back in. That's kind of a pain, but hey, I'm happy to have a building, so I'm not complaining at all. And I need to blow it all out and all that anyway. In the summer, you know, I'll be able to leave the trailer outside for a couple nights or whatever, the truck outside. I'll leave a lot more room in here. But for this tonight, it's actually supposed to get really cold, and they're talking rain and possibly snow coming, which is ridiculous. Well, I guess it is winter. I guess we've had really nice weather, so I don't know how it's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. Having warm weather is ridiculous, but I'm enjoying it. Anyway, so yeah, what a major, major milestone. Thanks, Patriot Marine Fabricating, for building this tank. I bet you Paul was kind of wondering if I was ever going to get to this. I mean, we built it way back then thinking it was going to go in right away, and here it has been months. I mean, well, a year probably, and now it's finally going back in. So what a big deal. So we'll get it braced up. We'll get the pipes all, the lines all cooked to it and run, and whatever, but what a major milestone. So that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go inside, put my feet up, and get some dinner. So I'll see you next week.